Okay, guitar players, in this lesson, what I want to talk to you about is harmony guitar. I've been asked by a bunch of my students if I could demonstrate how I go about making harmony guitar parts. One of the ways that I do this when I'm teaching, quite often I'll be playing an exercise, something that will look like this. Getting my students working on that sort of thing so that we can help build technique and understanding of the fretboard and all of these sorts of things. And one of the things that I will do is, as the student is playing something like this, I will play a harmony part on that so that we can hear exactly where I'm playing, where they're playing on the beat, etc. It's a really good way of determining whether you're playing really in time or not and that sort of thing. But also, a lot of my students, when they work on that sort of technical thing with me, they're like, I want to be able to do harmony parts in my music, so how do I actually do them? So first things first, let's go to a picture here of what I'm actually going to play. So this is a simple exercise. I'm just looping this little part of this this exercise that I would use with my students. A very, very common kind of exercise that sounds like this. Okay, anyone who is a fan of Paul Gilbert has probably heard that sort of thing a million times over. So if I now play it, it will look like this. So you could pick that, or you could do it all legato using hammer-ons and pull-offs. So what I'm doing is I'm playing exactly what is written in that tab. Now, how would you go about harmonising it? Well, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play the guitar profile and then I'm going to harmonise it, okay? So, as that's playing along, I'm going to start playing it. Harmony. Back to the original. Different harmony. A different one again. Okay, so the astute ones among you that are watching this, you'll be going, well, all you're doing is moving around to different parts of the scale. But not everybody knows exactly how to do that. So, how you play these harmony parts, this effectively is a scale fragment. Okay, now how I'm viewing this, I'm viewing that fragment as coming from shape 5 in 3 notes per string of the C major scale, okay, which looks like this. Now, how you play the harmony parts, quite simply, is this. I'm taking this fragment, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it to different parts of the C major scale. So where I'm playing position 5 there, there's 7 different shapes, okay? It's really, really important to make sure that you learn those 7 different shapes, okay? But what I'm doing on the first harmony, I'm playing here. So I'm playing the 8th fret on the high E, then I'm playing 12, 10, 8 on the B. So the original exercise is 5, 8, 6, 5, 6, 8, and then up to here, 8, 12, 10, 8, 10, 12, 8. Now what you could say is, if this is home, what I'm doing is I'm playing this a third higher, because effectively I'm going diatonically, that means within the scale, I'm going in through the scale 1, 2, 3 notes higher. Now every single note that I'm playing, because that's the second note, if I go 1, 2, 3, the third note, 1, 2, 3, the fourth note, 1, 2, 3, every one of the notes has been moved diatonically, as in through the scale, 3 notes higher. Okay, so again, if I play along with this. here where the harmonies are. Now, another thing with this is you've got to work out which harmonies that you want to hear. So if you want to hear thirds, obviously you're going to play 3 notes higher. Or what you can even think of is if you know your shapes. So I'm playing in shape 5. What I need to do is play all the same ideas in 3 shapes above that. So shape 5, shape 6, shape 7. Shape 7 looks like this. So if I've got that original exercise again and I want to play a 4th above, I need to go 4 shapes higher. So I was in shape 5, so 4 shapes higher, 6, 7, and then back to shape 1. So if I'm now in shape 1, that will give me the sound of 4ths. Another way that you can look at it is whichever your starting note is, go diatonically 4 notes higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just play the same shape. If I want to play in 5ths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I've obviously got to know the shape that falls under. That is shape 2, and it looks like this. So when I play that whole thing, let's have a listen to a bunch of these. So if I play this original exercise, and I'll play it in unison. So now I'm going to go and play in seconds. So 1 shape higher, okay, or the second shape. Seconds are a bit of an interesting interval. Thirds. Let's remember that how I'm doing that is I'm going the original shape that you're using. Whatever your original shape is, that's shape 1. So to get seconds, I move 1 shape higher. Okay, so that's the second shape. Thirds, 2 shapes higher, which is third shape, 1, 2, 3, etc. So now 4ths, so 4 notes higher than my original. It's going to sound like this. 5ths. 6. 7ths. Octave. Okay guys, there you have it. That is how, well, just one way that I would go around about looking at doing harmony parts. There are a number of other different ways to play harmony guitar, but that is one way that you can do it for lead guitar for sure. If you've enjoyed the lesson, please make sure you give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and also check out Cutting Edge Guitar, my online learning platform, where you can get a whole host of educational material like this kind of thing. Okay guys, that's it for this lesson. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.